2 weeks went by, and Zeus and I had been messaging and talking to each other on the phone. We were getting to know one another. I couldn't wait to see his face. He was enjoying being on his filming project, and I was enjoying seeing the pictures that he was sending me of actors and actresses. Miss Mamie and I were continuing to create a bond. I'm glad that I have the chance to have met and worked for her. I opened up to her about becoming an author, and she wanted to read the book. I'm stalling her because of my book being sexual and with her being my elder. I don't want to seem disrespectful towards her. That Friday late evening, I was laying cozy on my couch rereading my story while eating popcorn. I couldn't help but to get horny from the steamy love-makings with King and Zeus and the story. Since Junior and Crystal were with their grandparents for the weekend, I decided to take a drive to King's house, hoping that he was home the whole drive to his house. To my surprise, there was his car parked. And what if he has a woman in there? Then what are you going to say? As I walked to his door and rang the doorbell, King opened the door. Standing there barefoot with no shirt, wearing black basketball shorts, he smiled while pulling me in and hugged me. He closed the door and locked it while saying, "What took you so long to come back? Are you going to give me your new number?" "No," I replied, smiling, walking towards his room. "Alexa, play Twisted by Keith Sweat," King said as we both entered. He dropped his basketball shorts down to his ankles and stepped out of them. His beep was calling my name, and I dropped to my knees and started crawling to him. I reached him and raised up on my knees and grabbed his beep with both hands as if it was an open mic at karaoke and started sucking. King grabbed a handful of my hair with his right hand and with his hand head to back moaning while I'm slurping and spitting on his beep. I then cuffed his beep with my right hand while my left hand was still gripping his beep. King loves it when I do that. I slurped and sucked until my jaws were sore. When I stopped and wiped my mouth and stood up, King then says, "Hold on, I'll be right back." I then sat on his bed and he returned with a small red cup. Looking confused, he replied, "It's nugget ice." "What are you going to do with that ice?" I asked, confused, now taking my clothes off and tossed my phone on the bed.